Welcome to the game of Mechabellum. I'm playing against Cruella the Zimp. Really strong player, and the image, I always laugh when I see his image. Shame it doesn't show in the replay. But as options, Fire Badger, Fortified, Supply, and Training. And as you can see, no Sabertooth. There are two Hounds here. But I end up going for Training Specialist. Because I like Training Specialist, and it can be really good. My opponent has two Saber Hound options. It starts with Crawlers here, but you can grab Hounds. And Amplify is really good for Hounds. And it's the one he will end up choosing. And in honor of me not grabbing any Hound or Sabertooth in this game, I will gladly accept the subscription as a gift from those that have not yet subscribed. So thank you in advance. But let's keep going here. We are both going for the side with no towers and no magnetic barriers. So this one is a headbutt. Even if I won't position all the way to the front. You can see my Mustangs on the line of the towers and White Eyes on the line of the other towers. I already saw the same as my opponent, so the same tower, the heavy cannon, and just two crawlers. You see me putting one behind the tower, so it will spread to the sides and be more annoying for my opponent to deal with them, and one right behind the Void Eye that I will get to level 2, so it will help me deal with the Sabertooths faster. And with crawlers right behind, they will move fast enough that it won't be insta-targeted. But it will be close. My opponent has 3 small Amplifying Core and they are perfect for the Hounds. With Amplifying Core they can one-shot crawlers even if I get the defense. So we don't even need to grab attack right now. And as you can see, there's one died, but in the middle, level 2, I'll survive it. Here I didn't have any shaft to protect them. One Sabertooth down. And a lot left to kill in the last Sabertooth. So, great first round for me. And I have a lot of HP. Here we had another intensive training. And mass-produced Fortress, also a good card. And Wasp Swarm, also a good card. I already had the intensive training, didn't think I need to grab another one. Intensive training is great, could be great for my opponent, but only for the next Hounds I could get. Those already have the Amplifying Core. You don't need the level, even if the level is good. I will go for Wasp Swarm because my opponent has no defense on his backline. My opponent will go for the intensive training. And already sold one Sabertooth. A crime. This is a crime. But he doesn't have healing on his Sabertooth, so he can't use the healing strategy as I do. I will put Fangs here to protect against wasps. This side is already protected with my Mustangs here, although I'm not sure they would turn if he put the wasps all the way to the back. I will put my wasps here, and my opponent will level his towers. Yeah, level 2 tower. So my wasps will take some time to kill it. And even when you put them all the more to the side that you can in here, they still divide themselves. And you see me grabbing more damage with the 100 I had left here. Also grab it, of course, more shaft. So I have shaft protecting my sides. I don't lose my Void Eyes on the sides. But actually, I end up losing one instantly, I think, or almost instantly. And still lost this side, but you can see things are not going that well for me this time around. but with the debuffs, grabbed both debuffs at the same time because only 2 wasps went for the level 1 tower and the rest went for the level 2. With the debuff I managed to win. Without the debuff I would have lost this fight, I think. Here we have Phoenix, level 2 Phoenix, which is really good. And Wraith, which is more money than the level 2 Phoenix, but I want Wraith not for money, but as shaft clear, because if you look, I don't have a shaft clear unit. Mustang can shaft clear, but it's not a good shaft clear unit. So I'm going to go for Wraiths. They are also great against Hounds. So got one, grabbed another, and insta attack for them, which leaves me with no money left. We can't do anything else. And that's me with me already selling the tower. So I wasted one deployment, but getting 2 Wraiths is good. I also got a level on this one, even if I can't grab it yet, just to put the intensive training on cooldown. My opponents, as expected, went for the Phoenix as a way to have a DPS unit that is able to deal with the Wraith in case I got it, which I did. That's the reason I went for insta range, so I am not extremely vulnerable to the Phoenixes, even if I am vulnerable to them. Yeah, you can see, 2-shotted my Wraith. But this one is paying back, even if you don't need experience. I would prefer if the other one had survived. But that will be victory for me, even if only 1 Wraith is left. And now I have my shaft clear set up. I don't know why they went for it. They are triggering my... Here, mass-produced Wraith is a good card, but not when you already have 2 Wraiths. The other one good is Missile Strike, or Money. We'll see that I will go for Money this time. While my opponent will go for the Missile Strike, which is the reason I won't level up the Mustang. You see that I won't level up the Mustang this time, because I was expecting him to grab it and target one of the Mustangs, probably this one. I could probably sell it. Would have been the best choice in this case, but I won't do it, and we'll just lose them to the missile, together with a Void Ice. I'm grabbing another Wraith, so now I have 3, covering all angles of the main fight for now. And he's grabbing more Phoenixes. You can see here. Grabbed 2 more Phoenixes and used his intensive training to level 1 of them to level 2. And he's expanding his attack here, putting more Hounds. We went for Hound Crawler Phoenixes. You see I put Crawlers in the back here to distract his Phoenixes. It was actually just 1 before, but it was expected that he would grab more, and they would distract them for quite some time, as you can see. I think my Wraiths will take care of his ground army, and the Phoenix is on this side that are level 1, but won't be able to deal with the level 2 Phoenixes. So victory for him this time. But I have a lot of HP. Here, Absorption Module. I was greedy and went for it, but it was kinda useless in this case. It's a great card for a Wraith, but not when the opponent has a high DPS unit that can kill your Wraith quite easily and has improved to level his units just as you do. He got levels on his Phoenixes and has the intensive training to level them even more, so this would be useful against low level Phoenixes, but against high level Phoenix, it doesn't matter that I keep increasing the HP, it won't have enough to survive Phoenixes high level. You see me using my mobile beacon in here. It's to be expected. Usually when you see someone do like something like that, like I did put in the middle, it will usually be able to do that. Here I was thinking what I was going to do with the rest of the money. I was thinking on grabbing fortresses to deal with the Phoenix right now, but I didn't quite have the money to do it. So I will go for balls and mechanical division to annoy his hounds and Phoenixes too, because my ground was dying way too fast. So the balls will help a little. Thinking back right now only on this Hound, it would probably be better to go for floating artillery array and just grab crawlers. But another loss for me, and now I see that I have to deal with those Phoenixes. And didn't get fortresses, melting point instead, but Scorpion is a great sell here. You see me grabbing and selling, and now I have a lot of money and can invest on fortresses. You see me grabbing 2 of them, grabbing anti-air barrage, and then I think I will sell something and grab another fortress. Fortress AA is a great way to deal with Phoenixes. Even if he just grabbed increased range, which protects the Phoenix a little against it. They're even more protected if someone gets the extended range Phoenix. It's one advantage of the attack, but it reduces the damage, so you pay for that. With 20 extra range, the Phoenix has more range than the AA from the fortress. So they can shoot safely the fortress if there is something distracting the fortress, so they don't walk forward. You see me moving here, but my opponent got tired of my shenanigans here and is missiling my crawlers. He's also starting to get Mustangs, deal with my wasps, and missiles to protect his tower. You see he grabbed rhinos, but with the fortress I can deal with the rhinos quite easily. You can see they are working, killing Phoenixes with the barrage. Only those 3 left, but my tower is under attack. Only 2 left, and tower down. Just bad, just wasted 1 salvo here. But we'll still be able to win. 1 fortress, 1 race surviving. Now my opponent has to deal with my barrages. And here we have tempo or scaling. It's basically the choice here. Orbital Javelin is a great card, especially for him. My units are very clumped up and he can do a lot of damage with it. And there is also Steel Ball Production, which is great for enhancing my army. especially since I already have attack on the balls. So you will see me grabbing another fortress, putting steel ball production on it, and expanding my line since I was losing this tower. Unfortunately, I can't predict where he will use it. He can try to get rid of this Wraith, or try to kill like that. He will do one fortress and one Wraith with a few more units. He could also throw it here to kill one fortress and one Wraith too. So there is way too many options for him to kill my units. Couldn't predict it. He will also have his missile back. He will use to kill the Sphinx, and he will put Phoenix in here. You will see that he grabbed Quantum Reassembly to try to protect himself against the barrages. So his Phoenix will respawn, if there's at least one left. And with the Javelin and the missile here and the Phoenix going for my tower, things are not looking great on this one for me. You see that here I only had three units, so one Wraith, one Fortress, one ball. You can see here, insta shot at those Phoenix, but they went here and will respawn in some time. He also grabbed anti-missile on his Mustangs, tried to protect his units, but tower debuff, and things are looking bad right now. Another tower debuff and everything's dead. So that's a lot of damage, even if I still had a lot of HP, and I still have 2k. It's not that bad. And here, once again, we have Tempo, Electromagnetic Blast, which is really good, or another steel ball production, and I am greedy again, going for the steel ball production line once again. Mass produced fortress is not good for me, since I have a lot of fortresses. You see me expanding. We'll put one fortress here, deal with his hounds, and move forward here to deal with the rest. I think I'll also finish expanding to this side. Even if what I needed to do was grab floating artillery array. It was taking too long to kill all his units, even if I will get EMP. Of course, my opponent went for the tempo strategy. He wants to try to kill me before I can outscale. I will go for shield, but not the best protection in this case, since it can't protect my Wraiths. But it will protect the fortresses. I was not sure if this one... No, didn't ignore. You see him putting shield here. He's shielding against, even if it wouldn't help his Phoenixes, but it will help his Hounds. But I didn't went for it anyway. But it would be great for not letting his Phoenixes respawn. You see that he went for... No, not more. Just the same. Although, no, I think there's 2 packs here. 2 packs of Mustangs with anti-missile. But you can see I got kind of obliterated. Look at how many units survived. The electromagnetic blast was devastating, with removing the attacks from my Wraith, and without shaft clear, I got obliterated. But now we keep going. I survived. That's all that matters. almost paid the price, but I survived. And Marksman, which is a good option for me in this case. I can get ship 3 Marksmen, put AA on them, and now I have something to kill the Phoenixes, even if my fortress die, and Wraiths die too. I will also just keep getting more of my units. My comp is better than his comp. I just need to get more tax units and not get destroyed by spells, which he doesn't have any this time. You can see everything is on cooldown. You see that I grabbed the 40 artillery array, so now my shaft clear is great. rapid range, rapid speed. So this one is my Hound. He's shooting again because missiles could be devastating against him in this case. So he's shooting for missiles. I think he will even put an anti-missile in here. I don't need it because the shields from the fortresses already do the job. So missiles from him are kinda useless. You see that I am going to use missiles. I put one here and one here, I think. Deal with the... yeah, one here, one here. Deal with the deep flanks. Here are the anti-missile. Yeah, I also put one missile here, but not that useful for him. And now, without spells, with 2 fortresses spawning balls that spawn crawlers, lots of missiles, even if he has even more interceptors. You can see he grabbed even more Mustangs, but they are not enough. And I even have the marksmen to one-shot his phoenixes, even if it's not needed. Even the Wraith survived this time. And look at how many would have spawned here, but it died before they could. And in a single round I killed him. So in the end, it paid off going for scaling, even if it almost didn't. So, looking back, I should have probably went for the spells instead of grabbing more steel ball productions. I didn't need the steel ball productions, it was just win more for late game. Although right now you see the power of building a good board, even if I got trashed by spells before. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.